Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Lieber, and we're going to be hiking today a little portion of Sugarloaf mountain hike. We're going to do the hike that I usually do with my 5th graders. So I'm going to show you the map and we're going to get started. Okay, so the best thing about Sugarloaf Mountain is that they supply you with a paper map at any of the parking spots. So right now we are here, and we're actually going to go up the orange to the summit, which is the top of the mountain, and this is pretty steep. And then we're gonna go down the green trail to the other parking lot. And I usually let the kids have a choice to either go the short way around or the long way around. And Chase and I are actually gonna go the long way around. So that's the trail that we're gonna do today, and we're gonna get started. Okay, so this is the start of the orange trail. There's Chase. So you have where that lady's standing is the place where you would get your paper map. And then they do have porta potties here. This is a bring it in, take it out kind of park. So your trash has to be brought back out. And then here's the parking lot. So I'm gonna go a little slower so you don't get dizzy. The orange trail is probably the steepest out of all the trails on Sugarloaf. So it's short but steep. So we're getting ready to head on out. See the post flare and then the orange flares on the trees, and it's pretty rocky, so you're gonna really want to watch your footing. So here we go. Yeah, going up part. You can see the people way up there. Once again, it's not very long, but it's pretty steep. Just take your time. So we're still climbing. And as you can see, there are these logs to help you, and so that it doesn't erode away. Trail doesn't erode away. But you're gonna go up, up, up. Breathing hard, getting a good workout. It has one little, what we call a switchback, where you come up, kind of go back, so it's not as straight up. It goes kind of like a zigzag motion, and you're gonna climb up, up, up one more time, and it'll probably level out pretty soon. So we're almost to the top, and I think that boulder is our little marker, or at least my little marker, that the climb is almost over. So we're gonna keep climbing up these pavements. Like I said, we haven't gone that far. Whoop, almost fell. That's why you should have your hands free and not on your phone. But I'll tell you how far the little climb is once we finish. Okay, so I was right. My memory did serve me correct. Once we hit that boulder and went around it, it's gonna start to level off. And I marked it, it's about a quarter of a mile of the climb. So we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna hit the red trail, which leads you to the summit, and we'll see you in a bit. So here's where the trail splits. Usually there's a post that says the red trail. So we are going to want to go to the left at the post. It levels out probably 50 yards, and you're at the summit or the top. So in less than half a mile, you've gone from the parking lot to the top. Okay, so we're making our way to the summit and see how it opens up. And there's several different views that you can look at. A lot of people.
I think it's down the red direction, because red breaks off.
So you can look that way. If you come down to the right, there's a better view and less people. So we're gonna go down to the right and show you the other view. So here's the view from that right side. Kind of standing on one of the rocks, it's jutting out. But You get a pretty good view as far as I can see. So this is the other end of that. You gotta shimmy down some of the rocks to get to the vantage points, but it's really, really nice. Especially on a nice day like today. It's probably maybe 75 degrees. Perfect for hiking. Great view. So we're getting ready to head down. That's the way we came up. So we're gonna take the green trail down this way, and we're gonna get to some stairs, some stone stairs. Head down those to the other parking lot. So here are the stairs. I like to hold on to the railing just because they're pretty steep. Now sometimes you will see some rock climbers on these ledges, like this ledge here, or the one we're coming up and around, which is pretty cool. So we don't see any today. But you're just gonna follow these stairs and just keep going down the green until you hit the other park. You're done with the stairs. There are a couple of stairs, and then lots of rocks and stuff. Be careful going down. It's probably the most common place to slip and fall, especially when there's leaves on the rocks. Makes it really slippery, so just be careful. So we just finished the green trail. We came out and we are at the Westview parking. There's more porta potties and people traveling around. So if you wanted to go the short way back, so there's where we came from. Here's the pavilion. You would just follow this trail over here. Follow that path there to the blue trail. It would go around. We're gonna go the long way. So to get to the long way around, you're going to go past the porta potties, past the parking lot, to these picnic tables down here, where there's something of a stone structure that I call the dungeon that you actually can climb on. And right beside that is the trail hookup to go the long way back to the Eastview parking. So once again we're going the long way. So there's the parking lot of the Westview. We just want to cross it, and then it kind of opens up here to some picnic tables, and you can see the blue trailhead here. You're just gonna follow it, and if you look through the woods right over there, let's see if I can zoom in, you'll see the little stone structure. We're not gonna go on it today, but you can get on it. There's no view, but it's pretty cool. So if you look at the map, so we're not cutting it off. Let me put it down so that you can see. So we're right here. So we're gonna go the long way around. So right where the pavilion was, you could have taken that other trail here and cut it off and hit the white trail. But we're gonna go blue and white to white and then all the way around. So we've gone down just a little ways and we've come to a junction. If we go that way, we'll go down to the very bottom of the mountain. So we want to take the blue and white trail to the right, and you'll see the first flare. It's blue and white. Travel on that for a little bit until we get just to white. So remember, when you're going down, hands free. I'm gonna turn off my phone in a second and go slow so you don't slip and fall. So here's a really cool tip. When you see a double flare like that, and it's kind of staggered to one direction, that means that's the way you're gonna go. So it's staggered to the right. So we're gonna turn to the right. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but that's just another little quick tip. If you have a double flare and it's staggered one way, you're gonna turn the way that it's pointing, kind of the way it's staggered, and follow the trail that way. So we're gonna meander around that bend, and we're gonna keep going. It's pretty crowded today. We do have our mass. It's a pretty beautiful day. So yeah, see, we're still on the blue and white when they're on top of each other like that. That doesn't mean we turn, it just means that's the trail you're on. So we came to the intersection where we're gonna actually hop on the white. So if you see over there, you see the two blues and it's pointing to the left. It's because the blue trail goes that way. And the white trail goes to the right. So we're gonna go heading off to the right. and follow the white all the way till we get back to our parking lot. So we've been on the white trail for just a little bit. It's been pretty flat, so well maintained. It's such a great place, the Sugarloaf. This is the only real up that you're gonna do. So the blue and white trail are pretty easy. You just gotta take your time, and they're a little longer than the other trails, but we're just gonna go up, and you see how they put these logs here so that the doesn't erode away and it's easier. It's just such a great place. So we've come to another intersection. We're on the white right now. So if we go left, we'll be on the blue. And if we go right, we'll be on the white. And the reason why it has the blue to the right as well is that you can hook back up onto the blue if you go right, but you'll be on white. So you'll be on white, and then eventually you could go blue or white again. But we're gonna go this way because it even says parking lots. So we're gonna go this way. Okay, so we just made the turn and we're coming onto this like little bridge. And it's not really over any water, but when we do get a lot of water, it gets really marshy and yucky. So once again, Sugarloaf has like really kept their trails really nice. So this makes it easier to get across this area if it does rain a lot. Maybe it's snowy or something like that. So here we go. We're continuing on the white to the parking lot. All right, so we've come to another intersection. We haven't gone very long, and this is where you could pick up the blue. So we were on the white, and you could pick up the blue and go to the West View, which is not the parking lot we parked in. We want to take the white, and it even has a sign, and go to the East View. So we wanted to go to the left. So we're gonna keep going. I don't think we have that much further now that you see signs for the parking lot. But once again, it's a pretty easy part of the trail. It's still rocky, but pretty flat. And there's Chase up there. I'm just gonna follow him. So here is, it's not really another turnoff, but you can take the white that way. And we don't wanna do that. We wanna go back to the parking lot, so we parked at the East View. So we're gonna take the white this way, probably another 50 yards, and it'll open up to the parking lot. So always remember which parking lot you parked at. So we went to the east. So Chu and I just finished our hike on Sugarloaf, and we're back at the car. As you can see, it's pretty crowded up at the view where we came out of the trail, so we decided to come back to the car. We did about 2.5 miles, maybe a little bit more. So if you would have done that little cutoff at the other parking lot, you probably would have maybe cut off half a mile or something like that. It took us about 2 hours with stopping and enjoying the view and taking pictures. It's pretty crowded here at Sugarloaf. It's become pretty popular. So my suggestion to you is to get here early. It opens at 8, closes at sundown. So today it closes at about 6. There's no fee to get in, although you can donate. There's a little donation box as you come up the parking lot. Lots of different options, some flat trails, some summit trails, so it has a lot to offer. Some distance trails. We did a short one today. You could have just done blue, which is about 5 miles around. If you go to the base of the mountain, you do yellow. It's about 7 miles around. So lots of different options and cutoffs. But once again, just really well maintained. We love it here. So this is the hike I would have done with my 5th graders this year, but we are virtual. So hopefully we won't be virtual in the spring, and we'll be able to come out here in the spring. So we hope you enjoyed this video and you come out to Sugarloaf and enjoy fabulous trails. See ya.